Once upon a time, in a lush jungle by a sparkling river, there lived a crocodile named Silly. Silly was the biggest crocodile in the jungle, but he wasn't like other crocodiles. While they were stealthy and serious, Silly was clumsy, playful, and, well, very silly. He loved pulling harmless pranks on the other animals, often leaving them laughing or shaking their heads. One sunny morning, Silly decided he wanted to try something new. "Why should I only stay in the water? I want to explore the land," he announced to himself. Silly climbed out of the river and waddled into the jungle. On his way, he met a group of monkeys swinging from the trees. "Hey, monkeys! Watch this!" Silly shouted as he tried to climb a tree. But his big, heavy body only got him halfway before the branch snapped, sending him tumbling to the ground. The monkeys burst out laughing. "Oh, Silly, crocodiles don't climb trees," they teased. "Maybe not," Silly said, brushing off the leaves, "but I bet I can swing like you." He grabbed a vine, swung once, and splash, he landed right in a muddy puddle. The monkeys laughed even harder. As Silly continued his adventure, he met Leo the lion, who was licking his chops. "Good morning, Silly," said Leo. "I'm feeling a bit hungry today. Maybe you'd make a tasty snack." Silly didn't panic. Instead, he grinned and said, "Oh, Leo, I'm too big and silly to eat. But if you're really hungry, I know where to find the juiciest bananas in the jungle." Leo, curious, followed Silly to a banana tree. Silly climbed halfway up the tree, shook it with all his might, and down rained bananas, not just on Leo, but on Silly himself. Leo roared with laughter. "You're too silly to be eaten, Silly. Let's call it a day." Later, Silly came across a tiny turtle stuck in some vines. The turtle was crying. "Don't worry, little one. Silly to the rescue," Silly declared. He tried biting the vines gently, but his big teeth only scared the turtle. Then he tried pulling the vines with his tail, but that didn't work either. Finally, he used his soft nose to nudge the vines apart, freeing the turtle. "Thank you, Silly," said the turtle. "You may be big and clumsy, but you have a big heart." By sunset, Silly was back at the river, tired but happy. The monkeys, Leo, the turtle, and many other animals came to join him. "You may be the silliest crocodile we know," said the monkeys, "but you've made us laugh, helped a friend, and shown us how special you are." The animals decided to throw a party for Silly. They sang songs, danced, and even made Silly a crown of leaves. From that day on, Silly wasn't just the big, silly crocodile. He was the heart of the jungle, a friend to all, and a reminder that being different is something to celebrate.